Hello and good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me. And if you're watching the video afterwards, good afternoon, good evening. I'm going to be playing a new indie release. It just launched this week, actually. And up until a few days ago, I hadn't even heard of it. So thank you for reaching out to me, whoever that was from the publishing team. I forget your name, apologies. But this is Songs of Conquest. And this is a game that really speaks to kind of my childhood and playing Heroes of Might and Magic, specifically 1, 2, and 3 on the PC. And this game is also available on Steam. So we're going to be looking at the Nintendo Switch version, and more specifically, I'm playing it on Switch 2, as you can see here. So we're going to dive into that. But before we do, I do want to mention something that normally I've been trying at least, to stream at least like once a weekend, and mostly, like a couple hours, like either Saturday or Sunday. I could do that in the summer. Probably not going to be able to do that in the winter months, so we'll tackle that hurdle when we get there. But I'm actually going to stream again tomorrow. I don't know the time yet, so, stay tuned to my channel for that. And I'm going to be playing Ruffy in the Riverside, which you can see right there. I know there's a lot of you out there that are really looking forward to that one. So we're going to be diving into that tomorrow for a few hours. It does have various embargoes in place, so I just have to make sure on the time, and I'll let you know. I'll schedule it ahead of time. So I have not played this yet at all. I haven't tried it. Just came out on Tuesday. This is my first time loading it up, and I'm pretty excited to check it out. So, first things first, I always like to look at the settings because there's certain things that are like pet peeves of mine. And see one right here, like screen shake. I hate screen shake. I don't know why that's so common in modern games. It's an absolute pet peeve of mine. Looks like there's a bunch of various battle settings, adventure. I'm not going to mess with any of that. Energy saving frame rate. They have a lot of different settings here. I'm impressed. A lot of the time, in a PC game, it's like definitely made for PC like this, comes to console, it definitely has less settings. Good morning, Spencer. I'm going to be diving right in momentarily. Thank you for joining. So I was just kind of going over the settings. I don't know how long you've been in here, but I was going through the settings and kind of giving an overview of the game, which I already spoke to you yesterday, so you're already aware that it's Heroes and Might and Magic inspired. So we're going to dive into we're going to do campaign. Bunch of like locked icons on the bottom. I wonder if those are different scenarios, like each one has 4 scenarios. We'll dive into the first one. So we got different difficulties here. Simple, fair, worthy, overwhelming. So I think fair is normal, so we're gonna stay there because I don't even know how to play this, and it's been quite a few years since I've played Heroes of Might and Magic. So that loads ridiculously fast on Switch too. So there is no voice acting, it seems. Celia Stoutheart, the new Baroness of the Barony of Stoutheart, was on her way to the quarries of Flint Hills. All shipments of stone from this region had stopped, and she was determined to find out why. She suspected an uprising of bandits and peasants and had already sent troops to the region to restore order. Oh, we're just like throwing me right into it. 1 second. Grab something here. Make sure I'm centered up again here. So they basically just threw me right into it. So let's see. Left on the D-pad shows you your character. Up on the D-pad shows me my troops. And okay. I think left thumbstick's just like a little mouse cursor here. Okay, here's our tutorials. Use left to pan the camera as the crosshair hovers over a location. Any available actions will be displayed in the bottom tooltip of your screen. Press A to set a destination for your wielder. Press it again on the same destination to confirm and move. Okay, so it's like clicking and then double clicking. Okay, so whatever this is, we're going to go to it. Oh my god, this is exactly like Heroes of Might and Magic so far. Oh, we could zoom out too. Oh, that's awesome. We could zoom in and out with the right thumbstick. I think the little like 4-arrow circle, I want to say that's my mobility for this turn. Source of riches, dead commander. The dead commander wore stout heart colors and the distinctive sign of the Corvus Reserves. Stolen ore was one thing, but an uprising against stout heart troops was more serious. Okay, so you get to pick either gold or an accessory. I always used to pick the accessories in Heroes of Might and Magic 2 because I just feel like those are better, a permanent stat buff over some gold. So we're going to do that. Okay. Guess we'll keep going here. Is that the end of my turn? Okay, end of round 1, so press start to progress. Auto saves in between turns. So I already grabbed that, right? Yeah, it auto grabbed that. Some wounded soldiers appeared from the forest and snapped to attention. This was Cecilia's Corvus Reserves, and they had recently seen combat. Hail, Baroness. The Corvus Reserves await your command. Lieutenant, you've seen some combat. What is the situation and status of the mines? Our scouts detected hostiles nearby, milady. The gold mine to the south has been seized by rebels. We also encountered an unexpected well-armed force at Flint Hills to the west. We took heavy casualties and were forced to retreat. How well armed? There's a lot of text in this. These aren't peasants with tools and knives. They have crossbows and swords, and bannerless knights ride with them. There is no peasant uprising. Someone thinks me weak and seeks to take advantage of my father's death to steal more than a few shipments of ore. We must uphold the laws and show them the error of their ways. Gather the troops. We march for Flint Hills. Decide what troops you want to move to your wielder. All of them? Okay. So one thing I'm noticing that is a bit different already is that obviously you have your objectives on the side of the screen there and optional objectives. So this seems like it has more of a objective focus versus the older games just kind of like overtake all your opponents essentially. So that gold mine is right there. So that's on my way. I don't know that I'm going to read all of the shorter text like that. So for one battle, that gives me a buff. I used all my turn again. So we'll end turn. Recharge our mobility. Gold or 6 rangers? Well, we're about to go into battle, so we're going to take the rangers. I think by default, the little cursor on the screen here, moving it with the left thumbstick, it might be a tad too fast. So it's kind of hard to like land on some of these little spots here. It's a little finicky. I don't really know how to... Okay, there we go. Maybe we can adjust it. Controls. That's the button layout. Let's try that again. Maybe it's under options. Control sensitivity. So maybe... Wait, you can only go up and down by 10s? Why? I want to go down just a little bit. Well, that's a bummer. Well, I guess let's try 14%, see if that's better. Yeah, it's better. It's still kind of fast, but not too fast. So let's get into a battle here. Stand down, this mine belongs to the barony of Stoutheart. Belongs to me. We will do no such thing. You would be wise to go back to your castle and prepare for a storm. There's one coming, I gather. The only storm gathering here is me. Prepare yourselves. Okay. Okay, so you can rearrange your troops. If I do quick battle, does that just place them closest to me? I was never really one to strategically... Oh, quick battle actually does the battle for you. Oh, you can like auto battle in this. That's kind of cool. There's auto battle and manual battle. Okay, that's fine. We'll just do that for now. Out of movement. And turn again. Completed objective, take back the gold mine. I know this is probably not the most interesting game to watch me play, especially when I'm figuring it out, but once we get into it, we'll be good to go. So we gotta go west to take Flint Hills, and if Cecilia Stoutheart dies, we fail. I think they have a pretty good UI here. Got your resources on the top, character in the upper left, mini-map in the lower left with your objectives. I like this so far. Okay, so we can battle burnt building. Keep running out of movement. She doesn't have very much movement. I also don't think I have a castle or anything, which is weird. Because normally in Heroes of Might and Magic, right, like you have a castle and you gotta defend it, you upgrade it. I know that's probably coming, and that's what Flint Hills probably is. But in Heroes of Might and Magic, like if you don't have a base for, I think it's a week, you fail and you lose. So I dig this though, so far. There's all these different camps that buff me up. Recruiting some troops. So I want to check out my character here. Okay, so it shows all the stats of your character you're using. You can see the equipment I have, the dagger and the chest piece. She's got different skills. Okay. I'm gonna grab this treasure chest. But where are the black dragons? What's going on, Ryan? The black dragons, I just started playing. You played this game, or not this one, but you played Heroes of Might and Magic, right? Like, tell me this doesn't look like Heroes of Might and Magic 2. Hundreds of years ago, the Empire of Aurelia spanned the known world. Statues of the Empress can still be found spread across Arleon, and many folk speak dreamingly of the golden years. Got more movement. Yeah, graphically as well. Yeah. This is actually I'm playing this on Switch. This is on sale right now on Steam. It's like 70% off. I'm still looking forward to the Heroes of Might and Magic game though, the Golden Era? Golden Era? I think it's Olden Era. Comes out in early access this summer at some point. I'll have to send it to you when it's in early access. We haven't done like an actual manual battle yet, so I think these dwarves or elves or whatever this is, armed peasants, they're gonna get it. Hopefully my camera doesn't like crap out at some point during this stream. It's flashing. I'm using my old phone as my camera with a messed up screen. So this is a story mode that I'm playing, and they didn't let me pick a faction, but I do know there are 4 different factions. They had like a skirmish mode, which is basically like the skirmish mode basically is like you know just like a level that you play. So I think the skirmish mode you probably get to pick a faction. So we're gonna do manual battle this time. See what the battle's like. They have manual battle and then they have auto battle, which like auto battle literally just did the battle for me. It tells you like what troops you lose. Hold ZR to allow instant target switching. How do I know how far I can move? Is it the green outline? I think it's the green outline there. I don't know if you can see the green outline on the video, but so now what? I gotta pick my other character to use them? Is that the end of my turn? How do I... If I do end turn, is that going to end my whole turn? Oh, okay, I got to do that for every unit. I just got lit up by these archers. This is definitely a game I could see being... Oh, the newer Heroes of Might and Magic have auto battle? I didn't know that. I didn't play anything after 3. This is going to be a game that for sure is like way better on PC. Because scrolling through everything with the controller is kind of... kind of slow. I actually could have attacked those archers sooner. Bloody. Okay. Looks like I have spells. Add to quick bar, instantly cast, pacify, quicken, protection. It really didn't teach me anything. I didn't know I had spells already. Yeah, it should auto end. I'll have to take a look in a second. Let's see. If I cast haste on him, can he reach the... No. I don't know if I can open the options. Okay, I can. Options, gameplay, autosave, show last kill in slow motion, battle log. No, I don't see anything like that, unfortunately. End turn confirm pop up. No, that's not it. No, it doesn't look like it, unfortunately. Yeah, you have to hold the button too. That's pretty cool. I lost a lot of troops there, but hey, that's what happens when you're figuring it out. Choose a new skill. Unlocks the ability to bring 4 troops with you in your army. Oh, there's a guy there. I'm gonna get, like, destroyed. Do I have to fight this guy? He's gonna destroy me, probably. Threat level towards Cecilia risky. Well, it's gonna autosave, right? So if I get destroyed, I can just reload it. We're gonna go for it, and if we get destroyed, we get destroyed. As Cecilia's troops approached Flint Hills, a force of well-armed soldiers wearing no barony's colors came to meet them. Knights, archers, you're no ordinary bandit force. I've always wanted to kill a wielder. You won't be the first upstart knight I've defeated. So I can move my characters in very specific, like, hexagons, which is interesting. Guess that's more of that's probably a more modern Heroes of Might and Magic thing. Casting a spell costs essence. Troops generate essence every time they get a turn. Your wielder generates essence at the start of each battle round. Spells can become more powerful through reaching higher spell tiers and by obtaining more spell damage power. Thank you, Captain Obvious. So, can I cast a spell? No, I don't have enough essence. So is my essence the little number beneath my character? I don't know. That archer's probably gonna crush me though. That guy just attacked the grass? Where did that guy even hit? Did you see that? That guy looked like he attacked the grass. Or those spikes, maybe? Wait, why is there... I have to kill that guy? I thought that was just a... Well, that's bad. Yikes. Yikes. We're not doing too good right now. We are not looking good right now. My measly 2 archers aren't really cutting it. I think we might be losing this. Oh my god, my archer got destroyed. Yeah, I think we're losing this. Wait, what's this over here? Clouded vision. Oh yeah, we're totally gonna be dead here in a second. Heroes does let you move prior to start, and certain skills allow you more range of initial movement. Oh, okay, he had spikes blocking him. So we got destroyed there. I don't think I had enough troops. I don't really know what they wanted me to do though, because I don't have like a castle to get more troops. Oh, my last autosave was all the way back before I killed these things. Just for the sake of it, I'm going to do auto battle. Try to speed it up, see how that goes. Quick battle. Lost 6 of my... No. No. We don't want to lose 6 of those. They start this out like kinda... Like, I want to have a base. Like, I want to see what that base building looks like, and you don't have that to start. I wonder if that 6 is going to be... Targeted enemy troop gets negative 25% damage. I think the auto battle might have done better than I did. I think I might have lost more than just 6 of my knights. That must be a lot of stuff then that was after I stopped playing, because the majority, well, I guess in Heroes 2, it did have a few times where you started without a base, but you were always very close to a base, because you only had a week before you'd fail if you didn't overtake one. Can I go up there? I can go up there. Maybe I should explore a bit more before I try to take this guy out, because I don't really have many troops. Let's go up here, I guess. I don't think we're timed. I don't see anywhere where I'm timed. We haven't gone this way yet. Looks like it might be the edge of the map, though. We can't go down. I don't know what this sparkly thing is. Plus 20 defense, minus 10 offense. Huh. Yeah, it looks like he's not moving towards me. He's like right over here. Maybe if I revisit all these different shrines, I might be juiced up enough to take him out. I'll try going this way. The turns go really fast because nobody else is moving, it seems. Death comes to all, some sooner than others. Oh yeah, I think that's the end of the world there. I don't think I can keep going that way. That's pretty much it. I can't really go anywhere else. It's all on different terrain. Okay, I don't really think I'm gonna be able to beat this guy, but I believe it has multiplayer. I don't know if it has co-op. I can check after I finish this mission. Used to play custom maps for that long. I didn't realize you played that much Heroes. I assumed you played like as much as I did. I know shockingly little about this game because it just came out on Switch and they emailed me just this week and I just looked at it and I just looked at the screenshots and I was like, this looks like Heroes of Might and Magic. I need to check this out. Okay, I think those troops refreshed, but it didn't tell me like it was the end of the week, so I don't really know how that works. Did we do co-op together on Heroes 3? Did we played online with Heroes 3? I mean, yeah, I remember that was like a lifetime ago. I didn't remember we played that co-op. Or did we like take turns on one computer? I don't remember. Can I can I can manually save, right? I mean, I don't really care what the save file name is, but that's cool. You can rename it. Yeah, we already talked to you. Few knights, few archers, few footmen. We're gonna do manual battle, because... Oh, okay, we played on one computer. Okay, I kind of remember that now. Now that you mention it. Okay, so... we can take out this cavalry guy. We might be in good shape here. Because he hits pretty hard. Okay, I think we might be able to win this time. Oh, yeah. Oh, we got you this time, friend. We were prepared that time. Oh, really? That's funny. It's funny that you remember that. Yeah, he got smoked that time. I was prepared. So I guess he was just a little blockade. He wasn't quite my objective. It looks like these are potential troop locations, so I probably gotta overtake a castle. Crowd of peasants led by a village elder came to greet Cecilia as her force entered Flint Hills. I have defeated the rebels and restored Flint Hills to protection of Stoutheart, as is my duty. Now who among you will tell me what happened? Those knights and their soldiers appeared recently and armed all the local troublemakers. They seized our quarries and mines and started sending the shipments south towards Barkspur, where their patron waits. None of you stood against them? None of you sent word to the local warden? Or to Springhold? No, my lady. We were afeared for our lives. We sent a messenger to Hope's Glade to warn them and ask for help. But the messenger never returned. Remember this moment the next time you are made the offer of independence. I will always protect the barony from threats within and without. Join my forces. Together, we will restore order to this territory. We'll heed the call to arms of Stoutheart, as we did for your father before you. There are able-bodied recruits in the peasant hut. I don't know, man. Peasants usually suck. Oh, yeah. N64 days. Those were the days. So I gotta buy peasants? I see now that I can only carry 3 troop types. And the peasants number is yellow, so maybe 50 is the max I can carry, like with me. Receiving 75 gold per round. There's definitely a lot of like figuring out you need to do. You gotta like interact with everything to see what it does. I see the little flags, right? Like obviously I'm blue. There's the little blue flags when I am controlling something. But I really liked how in the older Heroes games, the flag like really stuck out that like who's controlling that. Yeah, I cannot, absolutely like cannot go back and play N64 games like on an N64 because of how weird the controller is. Um, but thankfully, GoldenEye is on Xbox, so you can play it with like updated controls. It's on the Rare Replay collection. Yes, I know that's unexplored. I'm trying to explore it. What's my objective? Investigate Hope's Glade. I also just noticed that there's a little diamond on the mini-map showing me where my objective was. I didn't notice that before. Yeah, there's a company called Retro Fighters that actually, excuse me. There's a company called Retro Fighters that makes a controller that's like kind of laid out like this. But it doesn't have two thumbsticks, like the C buttons are over here still. But it has like, it's laid out like this. It's not the like Bear Claw N64 controller. And yes, we played a lot of Perfect Dark. Even Perfect Dark, right? Like Perfect Dark's hands down like one of my all-time favorite shooters to this day. But I can't play the N64 version anymore. I have to play the Xbox like 360 remaster or remake. It's not really a remake. The remaster with the updated controls and the higher frame rate, and that's the way to play. Did my ancestors sign a covenant with mythological creatures? The covenant of leaves still stands, and we must make sacrifice or break the peace. Consider what we must forfeit to the forest beings to atone for your error. I await your judgment. My life is yours. Your death would serve no one. If I remember my history, there is an offering tree southwest of here. Try to reason with him. Join up, Corporal. I need all of my troops, even the ones who make mistakes. Troops want to join. Decide what troops to move to your wielder. All of them. Stack them up. Stack them up. So we're going to go southwest first. 6 rangers or gold? 6 rangers. Source of riches. I don't have room for those troops, so unfortunately can't recruit them. There's a few like minor things that are kind of like that peeve me a little on this. Like if I talk to some troops and I have those troops already in my party, why would I not want to take them? Just give them to me. And then, you know, the ending turn for each troop that you move. I don't know. A couple small things, but I mean, this is... Ooh, is that our first base? Is it... Oh, no, I don't think that's a base. But, like, my first impressions... Thank you for reaching out to me and sending me this game because I'm enjoying this quite a bit. I wonder if they're going to add the mouse controls for the Switch 2, because the Switch 2 you can put the Joy-Con on its side and use it like a mouse. I think we're back. Sorry, that was on Spectrum. I know that was a pretty lengthy downtime. Hopefully we're live again. I had to literally load everything back up. My camera's not on now, but I wanted to keep playing, so we're gonna keep going. Hopefully we don't go out again. For some reason we go out again, that's gonna have to be it, unfortunately. But for now we're back. Till Spectrum decides to pull the plug again. Humans be gone. Do my duty. Okay. Go back into battle here. Bay spirits. Pretty cool how you can look at the stats of these enemies. I don't think they can... Oh, they fly pretty far. Thankfully, they can't fly far enough to hit my swordsman, which is what I was going for here. Light them up. Light them up. Not really the biggest fan of them attacking my archer. Lay offering tree. For trespass upon your woods, we offer compensation. For these spirits slain, I ask forgiveness. They cannot be reasoned with. Let our peace be everlasting. How much money do I have? I got almost 7,000. +3 offense, +3 defense. I like how I'm getting a notification on my phone that my internet's out from Spectrum, that I'll hear back by 3:30. It's currently 12:30. Thank you for abruptly dropping my internet just for it to come back. Hopefully it stays back. Probably shouldn't have started the stream back up because it's probably not going to stay. But either way. Totally murdered any sort of rapport we had going on here in the chat, but unfortunately that was out of my control. Round shield? What does that do? Wow, +5 defense. That was hidden too. Could like barely see that, I think. Either that or I'm old and I'm blind. Take the troops. She noticed that it was almost warm to the touch and had a slight vibration. She studied many strange ruins from the times of Aurelia, but never one that seemed so alive. We back, boys! Yeah, I messaged you on Messenger to tell you that I think it's back. But, at the same time, right after I went live, I got a text from Spectrum that said that it'll be back at 3:30. It's obviously 12:30. So is it going to stay back? I have no idea. If it goes out again, I guess we'll just have to call it there. But I really wanted to keep playing. My plan was to stream 2 or 3 hours, and they cut me at the knees at 45 minutes. I had just turned my PC off. The gold mine bottom right from where I spawned. I believe I did grab that because that was my optional objective. But I can double check because that was up here. Yeah, I got it. That was my optional objective, which is why I went for it. So the only thing you really missed is I killed some flying creatures in this lower left corner. And, yeah, that was pretty much it. That was pretty much it. I was trying to figure out what happened, and then I realized it was a Spectrum outage, like area-wide Spectrum outage, right? So I turned Oh, you never logged back in? I turned my computer off, and then like literally 2 seconds after it turned off, I saw my modem light back up. I was like, oh, I turned everything off. So I don't feel like screwing around with the camera again. Threat level, fair. I really don't use Facebook. Like, I have a few people that kind of message me through Messenger, and that's it. I don't use it for literally anything else. Turn back. The road is open for ore shipments from Flint Hills only. I see you are strangers to these lands, or you would know me as the lawful Baroness Stoutheart. Do not recall a declaration of war from the city-states. Therefore, you are thieves and trespassers. What other crimes should I add to the list? We've committed no crimes. We are honorable mercenaries, here on contract and merely following orders. Oh, did she? I guess some people died in that storm last night. Like, it was wicked. I was honestly surprised that I even had internet this morning. So I don't know, maybe they had to replace a wire or something, and then maybe there was a branch on the wire or something. I have no idea. We must battle. I wonder, let's see, just for the sake of it, let's try quick battle, see how it goes. Okay, that's a pretty solid outcome. We'll roll with it. I like that that's an option, because I feel like I'm going to use that for, like, smaller battles that I don't feel like doing myself. Hope's Glade looking for survivors. The townsfolk had clearly put up a fight, and for that they had suffered. From the rubble they heard a moan. They uncovered a gravely injured militiaman. Lady Stoutheart, we held as long as we could. We had to retreat. They were too strong. Who did this? A troop of mercenaries marched on towards Barkspur, but it were knights that attacked us. Men of Arleon, setting fire to our homes, taking no surrender. All we could do was flee to the hills north of here. Last sliver of strength left his body. Let's search the hills before we journey south to Barkspur. It's time to put an end to this. Look for survivors, optional. I wonder if there's any, like, sort of incentive for doing the optional objectives. Like, if you're going to get a bonus that's going to help you with the later parts of the campaign. Collecting all the crap. You think the survivors will join me? Hopefully. It's kind of rough getting... Oh, here's some survivors here. Do my eyes deceive? Yup, you were right. They will join the fight. With your aid, Stoutheart will stand, returning peace and order to the land. Minstrels. Human musicians. I gotta pay these fools? And here I thought they were just gonna join the cause. greedy little mofos. Out of movement. Looks like our objective is... Oh, there's a red flag over there. I wonder if there's a general or whatever you want to call him moving around down here. There's so many things that buff you. Guess we'll keep going down. Smack you with my guitar. At least they got like their own... Uh-oh. Gazing across the lake, Cecilia saw the settlement of Barkspur. It was clearly occupied by another force of mercenaries, this one led by a wielder. She readied her soldiers for the final battle to retake this region. Defeat enemy wielder. I mean, am I strong enough? So it looks like there's like a level cap and stuff. So I could be up to level 5 for this scenario. And I'm level 4. So maybe there's like some troops I can take out and level up once. Is this the wielder? Threat level? Fair. Wonder if he'll attack me if I get near him. Yep. So if he's attacking me, that probably means he's probably pretty strong. Yeah, I agree with that. It's hard to tell. It's definitely hard to tell. If you like scroll over it, it says visited, but it would be nice if there was like something where you don't have to do that. Oof. Try to take out this. Try to take out the ranged characters. Is this guy a ranged character or what's the deal? I just played some music, whatever that does. Back and give myself some space. Oh, these guys hit 2 blocks. 2 blocks because they're got long spears. Let's see what we got here. Create 1 barrier on the battlefield with 10 HP. Deal 5 damage and give -10 initiative to target troop. Becomes unattackable until it attacks or uses an ability. I don't like these purple ones, like they're just as bad as they are good, or at least the top one is. He did bring guns to a knife fight. So he had to be taken out promptly. That one seemed like it was really helpful. Let's shoot that little mofo. Passive. Ah, my archers, leave them alone. What was that? I mean, this guy was confident. He just strolled right over and attacked me. He got destroyed. I mean, I lost, you know, I lost some troops, but not as many as he did. So is that the end? After the battle, a beaten Niemander Breeze is brought before Cecilia. Wielder, we appeal to your honor and beg that we may negotiate a surrender. I am Niemander Breeze of the Quartz Battalion and a stranger to these parts. I concede the field and will withdraw my forces. You are indeed a stranger. Or would you know by my colors that I am Baroness Cecilia Stoutheart? How many times is she going to tell people her name? Like, if you're that legendary, we get it. Was it your weapons that armed the bandits who caused the uprising at my mines? There was a misunderstanding, Baroness. We were led to believe by our employer that they had a lawful claim on these lands. When we realized our betrayal, we had signed the contract. By the mercenary code, we could not withdraw our services. Reveal to me your employer and their plans. If I am satisfied with your answer, I will spare you. But every Barian of your company must leave my lands immediately. It was Lady Hammond that hired us. The Topaz Battalion is sent to recover Ashborne. We are grateful for your mercy, Lady Stoutheart. May this deal bring good fortune to each party. This guy's a snitch. He was like, alright, I lost. I'm gonna snitch. Information is adequate. I will spare your life and instead send you to the prison in Castle Everkeep. There you may contemplate that honor might be worth more than gold. Corporal, this is your chance to redeem yourself for your error in the Tender Wild. Such weird names of like the towns and stuff. Take 2 squads and transport Captain Niemander Breeze to Everkeep until we arrange for this ransom. You can depend upon me, Lady Stoutheart. So is that the end of this one, or? Game saved. Victory. With Barkspur restored to Stoutheart rule of law, Cecilia gathered her troops once more and sent out to pursue the Topaz Battalion and prevent the occupation of Ashborne. For this, she would need the aid of Vilja of Thorncliffe, Warden of Stoutheart, and Cecilia's longtime friend. Okay, so now what? Oh, we're getting a little cutscene here.
With grim conviction rose Cecilia of Stoutheart to crush rebellions and push back another upstart. Lady Hammond claimed her settlements. Settle it, we begin.
Mission 2. The responsibility of rule. With the tragedy of Hope's Glade fresh in her mind, Cecilia set off in swift pursuit of the mercenaries hired by Lady Hammond. She must go to Ashborne and defend her holdings. There were likely many people in the region still loyal to the Hammond family, so she would need more forces before facing the mercenaries. She would call on her old friend. I don't like that name. Vilja never backed down from a fight. Okay. So, let's see what else they got here. Probably not going to play anything else, but... So, Conquest mode. Oh, it just like straight throws you in a game? Okay, so they have Conquest maps, Challenge maps, and then random maps. Okay. And then there's Hot Seat. Play local multiplayer against friends. So that's Conquest maps or random maps. Okay, so, you know, it's got like the modes you would expect. And then extras. Tutorials and codex, player statistics. This is all the tutorial info. Looks like this tells you about the different heroes from the different factions. So these must be the 4 factions. Yes. Okay. Tells you about the different troops, skills, the various trinkets. This is a good like resource that more games should have. So this is local only, but I think the PC version might have online. This is just, I think, the Switch version. I'm not positive on that, but I think the PC version has online. So I guess we'll continue with mission 2. Let me look really quick and see. I want to say the PC version might have online. Yeah, the PC version's online PvP, online co-op. So they basically just cut the online out of the Switch version, it seems. As Cecilia's forces hurried along the road to Thorncliffe, they could hear the sounds of battle in the nearby woods to the south. She urged her troops on. So it does look like my... Yeah, so my like character carried over. I'm still only level 4, but now the max is level 8. Also looks like I'm going to have 2 different characters to play as. Can I talk to him? As Cecilia's forces neared the site of the battle, they saw that it was all but over, and the victor, a warden of stout heart colors, was Vilja. Vilja wiped the blood from her axe and strode over to Cecilia. I'm not entirely sure why they didn't put the online in the Switch version and even potentially made it crossplay. Maybe just because it takes quite a bit longer to do things on the Switch version than PC with the scrolling with the thumbstick. Well met, just dealing with some bandits who were resisting arrest. Sadly, they did not see the benefit of an orderly barony and refused to surrender. Hail, my old friend. Were they truly bandits? I've been pursuing Barians and the Bannerless Knights. Loyal to Lady Hammond, she's hired mercenaries and they are headed for Ashborne. Hammond's old seat. I told you that your father's sentence on the old lord was too harsh. A late tribute should not be cause for execution. And then to banish his heir, that is a deep wound. If we could mend it, we will not mend any wounds by acting weak. My father was well within the law to act as he did, and I will continue to enforce order in the same manner. All I'm saying is that this situation could have been prevented. Come, Vilja, I do not wish to argue. I'm in pursuit of Lady Hammond, and came to ask your aid. Are you with me? Of course I am. You know my powers are yours. Something impedes the shipments of celestial ore and ancient amber from our mines to the west. I thought it was these bandits, but they knew nothing. It must be Hammond's mercenaries again. Best to deal with the mines first. We will need all our strength before we face the Barians. Very well, old friend. I'll finish up here and meet you at Thorncliff. Oh, okay, so I'm still only controlling Cecilia. This map seems like it's quite a bit bigger. +2 movement. Is this gonna be my first town? Please? Hopefully. I really want to see what the building is like. Give me a town to build and recruit troops. You need to claim this town to build here. Interesting. Okay, here's my other question. Do I still have all my artifacts? Oh, I do. That's cool. I like how the progress carries over. In the older Heroes games, like, you can only carry some things over, like, mission to mission. They were pretty standalone. Obviously, you know, because you played them, but anybody potentially watching the VOD after might not know that. Let's grab this short sword here. When picking up stronger artifacts, they automatically swap out weaker artifacts and store them in the inventory. You can turn this off in options under gameplay. Okay, that's a cool feature, and why would I want to turn that off? So the dagger does +1, sword does +5. Yeah, let me put the dagger back on for the -4 compared to the sword. That sounds like a brilliant idea. Like, there's a pile of wood right here. Like, when you're just scrolling around, like, I know it's got like a little bit of a glow to it, but some of the things are kind of hard to see. When your wielder encounters a settlement, you can use A to claim it. Once the settlement is under your control, select the main building with Y to access the main actions. So do I just get to take this? I don't have to battle for it? Oh, it's undefended, I see. Vilja is now available for recruitment, but there's a limit to how many wielders you can command. To be able to recruit her, you will first need to upgrade the settlement of Thorncliff to Tier 3. Okay, here we go. Draft troops to join your conquest. Upgrade troops. Place wielder inside building to strengthen the defenses. Okay, so the way you build in this is more of a menu-based system. Did you check the settings to see if it had the mouse capability you were talking about before getting disconnected? I can look, but I think it doesn't have it because this is the like this game released on the original Switch, and you can just play it through backwards compatibility through Switch 2. But I'll look in a second. All right, so when you build stuff for settlement, it actually like builds it out in the open, like around your building. Yeah, if I go to options, actually, I think I want to turn that to 2. Have it autosave every other round. Show blood. Camera. Reset campaign progress. No, thank you. Energy saving frame rate. Bloom depth of field. Auto center on hovered objects. Yeah, no, it doesn't have that, but that might be something that they could add in later. I haven't even like played anything with the Joy-Cons for the Switch 2 yet. They've just been in the dock with the system because I always just use a Pro controller. But it is cool that they have like a mouse option, and I see that being beneficial for games like this. One medium build site. Build time 2 rounds. You can't afford this build, queue full. Did I already build? Some militia gathered on the road that led to the mines. Milady, the mines have been overrun by beasts from the forest. The Fae are attacking. Have you trespassed on the tender wild? Or worse, felled any trees from the woods? Tell me truthfully. No, we know the old ways here, and we never trespass. A few days ago, the spirits swarmed out, attacking all in sight. We fled, and so you find us here. A few days ago, then it was before the militias trespassed near Flint Hills. We will try to reason with these creatures, though we had no success before. If reason should fail, our sword will return order to Thorncliff. There's a lot of dialogue in this. Yeah, I built that farm. I think the farm was the thing for the extra money. But it's like, it says I can't build anything else. So maybe after this turn I can? Doesn't really, explain the specifics. It's tier 2 right now, it says, because when I clicked on it, it's tier 2, and there's 3 tiers, I guess. So then if I hit X on it, it shows me what I can build based on resources. Marketplace, castle, barracks, tavern, farm, quarry, lumber mill. So it looks like you can actually like build resource generation like around your base. Yeah, I don't know how much they're still tweaking with it. I don't know if this is like just the way the game is or if they're still improving it. They did release DLC for it, so they might still be working on it. So maybe these are things they can add or change. I built the farm. It looks like there's like multiple farms. There's different tiers of some of these buildings too, I see. Needs a peasant hut. This way of building with just like this menu system, I always kind of liked how like the older Heroes games looked, where you can actually see it as you build it. But this works really well for controller because it's easy for me to scroll through this and pick what I want to build. What do I need for the peasant hut? I need more wood. So we'll build a lumber mill. The building size is smaller than the build site size? What does that even mean? I don't know what they're trying to tell me by telling me that. Oh, okay, I gotcha. I mean, I needed the wood, so I felt like I had no choice there. I didn't know. Maybe it lets me choose a build site, maybe, and I just didn't notice that. Threat level fair. There's actually another pile of wood right there. Claim the farmhouse. It's on the other side of the trees. I don't play enough games like this to know like some of these things that they changed over the years. I like very rarely play strategy games. Maybe. Yeah, you could sell it. You could sell a location, it looks like. You get some of your resources back, it looks like. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. There's like some pikemen. Threat level unknown. And some sort of a vessel. I'll probably get destroyed if I go in there though. I can buy more troops, so this is like all my money. It's like, it's not letting me build anymore when I hit the button on it. I wonder if you have to be near it to build. Because I don't have the option to build. You're too smooth-brained for it. I have a friend that played one of the Civilization games like religiously, and I always looked at it and I was like, eh. I don't really know if that's my cup of tea. Certain like genre types of games that just aren't my thing. Strategy games are kind of one. I'm not the biggest puzzle game fan, and I'm absolutely not a fighting game fan whatsoever. I think fighting games are boring to me, at least for me. Yeah, I can't build while I'm away from the base, I think. Naturally occurring sources. Order of Spire. There's a lot of like things that you claim in this. No available path. I gotta go all the way around to get to that. I don't know about these risen skeletons. Yeah, like same. You know, like Street Fighter 2 and like the older Mortal Kombats, but like modern fighting games, like where you play online and people have like all their combos like mastered and nah, I'm good. Use Y on your buildings to explore how they can be upgraded. Upgrade the main building to obtain more and larger build sites along with other benefits. So can I do that while I'm away? Hit Y on it. Now I can upgrade it from here. I guess you can upgrade, but you can't build. I can't hit build anything new. I'm such a noob with this game. Yeah. There's some good racing games here and there, but I prefer like the arcadey style of racing games like the ones you mentioned. I don't want Gran Turismo or... Oh, is that why I can't build anything? I guess this is technically part of this one. I thought maybe this was one, but now looking at it, I think that's a farming field. Yeah, it is. Yeah, good point. Yeah, I think you're right. That's why I can't build. You have only so many, like, plots to build, I guess. It says hold on the corner with my... Is that because I haven't used all my moves? Why does it say hold on? Round 8, hold on. Need for Speed Underground 1 and 2, yes. Those are games I'd like to see him remaster. Yeah, I only played one of the Forza Horizon games. I guess I don't play a whole lot of racing games, but I do enjoy the arcadey style. There's a dude just hanging from this tree, from a rope. The gallows. The dead recently risen and armed in numbers? How did this happen? Bound by oath, bound by her. Her, who's your master? Bound by oath, bound to conquer. Fine, then be bound to death once more. Let's see what quick battle does. Yeah, we'll roll with it. Wielder gains +1 movement. Unlocks the ability to bring 6 troops with you in your army. Unlocks order spells tier 2. Let's go with that one. Yeah, this I feel like I might use this auto battle a lot just because of how kind of slow the battle is with the controller. I wouldn't mind doing the battles if it like didn't have auto battle. That wouldn't be a complaint I had, but having the auto battle there just makes me want to use it. Wonder if I can upgrade anything here. No, I don't have any ancient amber. Where haven't I gone? There's like so many like little structures here that I can interact with. I guess let's go over here and get these gloves. Out of movement. 1000 XP or 3 ancient amber. Let's go with the XP. Your troops gain plus 20% damage. Yes. Kill all the things. I know the chain lightning. I used to abuse that. Huge rats. What do I have for spells? Let's see. Protection, quicken, pacify, rally. And I think I have these now, right? I think. Deal boiling blood. All troops get minus 25 ranged offense. That one might actually be helpful if they have a lot of archers. Deal 40 damage to target troop, then jumps to an additional troop within 2. Hey, look! There, look! Chain lightning! There it is! There's the chain lightning! Oh, did my gameplay freeze? Let me try deactivating and reactivating my capture card. Now it's just black. It didn't want you to see the... What the hell is going on here? I'm having all sorts of tech issues. This is why I don't stream. There we go. See? It didn't want you to see the chain lightning. There it is. Chain lightning. Tier 1's got the chain lightning. Takes 13 purple essence. Dozens of large rats swarm the area around the statue. The land here is infected by some sort of rot. The rats did not flee as Cecilia approached, but turned aggressively towards the Stoutheart troops, baring their teeth and flicking their tails in anticipation. Let's quick battle yo ass. That was a lot of rats. And in the second season of the plague, the Empress walked among the sick and dying, and they were healed. Great is her love and mercy. Spiked Knuckle Duster. I don't know why my capture card froze there. It's not like anything crazy was going on. Sometimes I think when that happens, it's just OBS. Just being stupid. Should be able to upgrade some crap. Kind of wanted to sell that, but it doesn't look like it's letting me. Oh, you used stream elements before? I mean, there's like not really a lot going on. It's literally just the gameplay right now. I don't have a camera on anything on the screen or anything like that. Maybe that's why I couldn't, because that was already there. You're probably right. Heard the battle cries of Stormspire. It was terrifying. Might be the leader. Maybe they can tell us what action has broken the peace. Join us. Again, of course I want them to join me. Out of movement. Doesn't seem like there's like as much going on, not unless I'm overlooking something. Like I can't open any of this stuff really, other than like sell it or upgrade it. +2 troubadours per round. So those must be an upgraded troop type. I could sell that farm, but that one brings in a lot of money. -10 defense. I didn't sign up for that. I think I need to kill these here so I can get back easier. Grab some more of the troops. I'm sitting on a lot of money right now. +9 offense. So that auto-equipped it, right? Wait, why didn't it equip that? This is only +5. Oh, I see, because it's two-handed. So I had what? +5 defense and +5 offense. Okay, yeah, actually, let's go back to that. What was this necklace I got? +2 order essence. Oh, I can actually get back without killing them, but there's like a lumber mill there. Yeah, I feel like the conversations every time I'm like fighting an enemy is like a bit unnecessary. Like, just let me kill him. Sell the smaller farm and build the peasant hut so you could then build other medium stuff. I could try that. Look at that auto battle, I didn't even lose anything. I like the auto battle because it makes the game flow a little faster. So you said sell the smaller farm. So is that this one? Build the peasant hut for the militia. Oh, so I can't. I need a second town to be able to have a second wielder. Acquire more towns and town upgrades to increase this limit. Either that or maybe when you're tier 3. Let's see if I can get some more troops and then I'll go try to wander just a tad bit more. Need some more ancient amber to be able to. So if I visit this, okay, so there we go. We can recruit 7 of those guys. And then over here, so there's 2 different types, or is it train 22 minstrels to troubadours? Okay. Recruit all 28 of them. I think that's all we got. We got the lumber mill, we got the farmhouses. Looks like when you defend the castles, under the main base there is an upgrade to make large. Under the main base, was there? Oh, is this what you're talking about? I didn't even notice that. This is why games like this are good games to stream, because like I'm missing half the stuff and you're noticing it. Your wielder limit just increased, meaning you could buy a new wielder. Select any of your towns with Y and press the wielder's button to view purchase options. So if I buy Vilja, Let's see if I can give... Okay, I can. So let me give some of these extra items to her, right? Equip. Gloves. Armor. I don't think I can equip those, but that's okay. Nice, look at us. Gives you more build sites. Yeah, I see that. I see that. This is a big round right here. We got more build sites and a second character. Although, what does she have for troops? She doesn't have crap for troops. But you can upgrade what she has to Troubadour, which is cool. So this peasant hut, when I can afford it, is what I want to upgrade because I want better archers. So where can I have her go? Maybe down here in the corner? I'll have them go two separate ways. Hopefully I don't run into anybody that kills her. And then... Oh, so if I hold... Oh, if I hold ZR, it tells me what stuff is. But that doesn't tell me if I claimed it or not. I'm just gonna press... Okay, so left bumper quickly switches between my characters. Actually, let's do this. I should have did this in the beginning. I usually do. Left bumper changes who I'm controlling. Yep, I figured that out. ZR is toggle. R scrolls through your towns. Y is select contextual. And then X is contextual, whatever that means. Okay. Bright white not claimed, grayed out was claimed. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. The font, yeah. Okay, so that's really helpful. That kind of solves that one thing you mentioned about not being able to tell. I mean, there's like a sparkle on it usually, but this is good because now I can hold this and see like what I can get. Tells you what everything is. That's on me. I should have looked at the controls, considering the tutorial didn't really teach you very much. Okay, we got some troops. Let's go do some battles. Yeah, like why would I do this? It's a simple battle. They're probably not going to kill any of my guys. Nope. That might be like my favorite thing is the auto battle because it prevents me from wasting my time killing like a bunch of peasants. So we got unknown threat. There's that ore mine it wants me to get. That's got like a big old beast in that. No, wait. Stop going. I didn't want to go that way. I don't know what button cancels it. Now it's making me go all the way around to get up there. Oh, maybe you have to. Those rocks are blocking me, actually. So... blacksmith. Orchard. Yeah. Band of hostile troops is guarding this bandit hideout. Do you wish to attack? Threat level deadly. No thank you. She's not really carrying any troops. This farmhouse is like brown in color instead of the white or the gray. Which is interesting. See if we can upgrade it. This, no, still need the Ancient Amber. Yeah, I didn't use the auto battle on heroes for that reason. It seemed to be pretty stupid how it would battle, so yeah. I agree with that. No, that's the wrong character. God damn it. I don't know how you cancel movement. Damn it all. Just wasted a whole turn. This game has like more atmospheric music, whereas like Heroes of Might and Magic 2 had some like bangers. Even 3 had like some really, really good music. This is more like atmospheric music kind of playing. We need Ancient Amber, so we're going after these guys. Resolving quick battle. Oh wow, they actually killed a couple of my troops. I think we can do better than that, Dad. I'll just keep... I got a lot of archers, so... I'll let them come to me. Wonder if I could use the chain lightning. Ah, no. Need more essence. Round. I don't think this guy's got the mobility to get them. That didn't go how I wanted it to go. Oh, I think just off of that round alone, I think I lost more than the auto battle did. Oh well. The Inferno faction. Of course you didn't like that they removed the Inferno faction. You like things burning. You know what? Honestly, like I very rarely used multiple characters too, and I always felt like that was my downfall, where I would do the same thing, like just focus on one. Oh, we got the amber mine. Being able to hold ZR and see everything is, and also see where I can move to with the green outline. Like that's a game changer right there. Glad we figured it out sooner rather than later. Okay, there we go. That was weird. It like put me in a weird spot. Wait, am I invisible? Where am I? Oh, I'm up there. Okay. I was like, where am I? A toggle rather than hold? Yeah, I wonder if that maybe is an option, which you could just toggle it on. I'll look right now, actually. Maybe it is a toggle. Let's see. Autosave, tooltip delay, red vignette when taking damage. That's all battle. Battle log. Show your wielder's movement range. Let's try turning that on. End turn, confirm, pop up, auto select build site. Well, you can see where your character can move to and toggle that on, but yeah, you gotta hold it for, at least on Switch you have to hold it. Maybe they have more options on. That's white even though I bought everything from it. I don't really like that. There's a bag of money there I didn't even see. Yeah, it looks like you can only build one thing per round, even though I can technically build more. Riding boots. Threat level insignificant. Yeah, half toggle. Yeah, that might be why. That might be why. I wonder if there's any of the any instances where it's like, you know, remember in like Heroes 2 where it's like these troops want to join you because they're like so weak, and maybe you have that troop type in your party. I wonder if that's like a thing in this or not. Your troops gain +3 HP until they've attacked or used an ability once. Essence Shield gives your troops +25 resistance. +25. Yeah, +20. There's a lot of goods over here. I don't know what to do with this second character. I feel like this is why I usually don't take a second character, because I'm not gonna really give her troops to battle. The outline's a little bit bugged out over here. Can't really see it. Oh, really? Okay. I don't know, man. Something about those older Heroes games, like, they just never looked good to me. I think I can grab some of this stuff without attempting to fight these pikemen that'll probably destroy me. See if we can build anything. It still says build queue is full. Is this still? Oh, the castle's taking construction ready in 1 turn. Oh, I see. Okay, so we're gonna roll this turn. And I will be right back. About 2 minutes. Okay, I'm back. The animations and graphics never advanced to where I think they could have. I didn't play 5 or 6, but looking at screenshots, some of the graphics look better than 7. Yeah, those like 3D ones, like I think it was you played 4, maybe it was 5 and 6. I like looked at them and I was like, eh. This so far is like, this is hitting just right for me. This is like exactly what I kind of hoped it would be. I think we grabbed everything we can grab. It's crazy to me that there's games like this that exist that are really fun, that are game types that I really enjoy, and I have no idea that they exist. Like, I had no clue. I would have never found out about this game if they didn't email me. So, definitely thankful for that. +3 offense, +3 defense. So, I think pretty much, does it tell me? Oh, it says unknown. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. I feel like maybe I'm doing a lot of looting that maybe I don't need to do to beat this, but at the same time, like, I'm still kind of figuring out the building. Okay, so our castle's built. Need a quarry to upgrade it, and 5 celestial ore. Let's see if we could build a quarry. We can. I hate that this little 75 gold one is one I can't destroy. I mean, this one's a 300 gold per round. That's a large plot, though. Guess I don't really have much of a choice than to get rid of this. So I could build the quarry there. That's probably what you would have done, right? Yeah, Olden Era is going to be an early access release, so it's not going to be like the full game, which is fine because, you know, if it does well enough where they're getting good feedback, the game will be better for it than if they just fully release the game on their own, right? Like, there's a lot of great indie games that were in early access first, but they didn't say yet like when summer. So I'm gonna assume it's probably the end of summer since they don't have it dated yet. Yeah, I'm just looting outside your barrack walls there. Don't mind me. I want nothing to do with you. I saw there was like a whole bunch of people with Olden Era that were like pissed that it's got Ubisoft attached to it, but it's like Ubisoft owns the Heroes of Might and Magic IP. They're not the developer, they're the publisher. The developer is an indie studio that's doing, from what I can tell, a really good job of having it replicate the older games that everybody loved. Do I want to go right or do I want to go left? Yeah, let's go left. A Bone Club, +4 offense. We'll take it. Just in case later on in the campaign we have more people. Insignificant. Okay, we're gonna go up there and get all of that loot. Quick battle. Suck it. Stone circle. Yeah, people don't know, but it's like, reading's hard for some people, right? Like, frickin' read, man. It says it right on the Steam page. Okay, so we built the quarry. Why did I build the quarry again? I don't even remember. Was it for this? No. It was for a large structure. Oh, I needed more of those gems, that's right. People just like to complain about literally everything, so I think sometimes that's why it's hard for developers to know like what's like good criticism to listen to and like what's bad, because a lot of the time it's not presented in the best way. The Great Sword. Okay. So now we're gonna go over here. The like auto switch between characters is kind of messed up. Like, this is the character auto switch. Like, here's my character, and then it's putting me over here on the large build site instead of on my actual character that's all the way down here. So that's a little bit of a bug that's going on right now. Oh, these guys are new. Bandits, risky. Too bad we're not gonna be fighting them then. Wolves, fair. Maybe I'll go grab some more troops with my secondary character. It's putting me on with their movements ending at. Okay. That's fair. I mean, I guess that's good in a way. But it's not good when I accidentally put my movement somewhere. Can build an academy. Sure, let's build an academy. You have to be much more strategic with your building because you can't build everything. You can only build certain things. all the gold, visit the waterfall. Is it telling me? It still doesn't tell me if these guys are going to destroy me or not. They look pretty beefy. Threat level simple? They look pretty intimidating. Before the mine stood the creatures that Cecilia had heard of in legends but never seen. These were the horned ones, with the power and speed of rams and the temperament to match. Their fearlessness in battle was the subject to many songs from the time of Aurelia, who is your leader, dares break the covenant and occupy Stoutheart lands. The one who dares breaks no covenant and is called for your destruction. My destruction, I am Cecilia Stoutheart. Here we go, telling everybody who I am again. Return to the Stormspire with a message. Trespass no further and we can mend the covenant. Challenge me and it will be Fey blood on my blade. Little human, the time for speaking has passed. Now raise your paltry shield so we can break them. Stormspire. See how it does. Okay, that's probably better than I would have done. Source of riches. Out of movement. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. That's why I didn't go there. I didn't want to get destroyed. Also, the blacksmith. Did I see that right? I think the blacksmith just gave me some new gear. That's cool. I must craft them in certain intervals. Let's go get more troops. Try to be a little less useless. We got a lot of troops now. Wonder if I can upgrade any of this stuff. We're just upgrading everything. That's still building. Wonder if I could take those out now. I'm pretty juiced up now. Take a shot every time she says her name. I would be on the floor right now. Just from like the first mission, not even this one. Like, she has said her name so many times. Do I have this? I don't have this yet, right? There we go. So this is on high ground that I think you go through this little gap here. Burnt building. insignificant battle eliminated. I just looked over at OBS and I saw that since I started streaming again, I've been playing this for an hour and 40 minutes. Like, this is like exactly how I remember Heroes of Might and Magic being, where I like didn't realize that like a couple hours just went by. That's definitely a compliment. Let's go over here and grab all this stuff. From above, Cecilia could see the old path was blocked by some boulders. A few strong soldiers dislodged the boulders and cleared the path. That's pretty cool. It came around from the long way and it opened up a shortcut to get back the short way now. I like that. Yeah, these games do just crush time once you get into them. And I'm like doing it like the faster way, where I keep doing like auto battle. I think that's pretty much... Oh, that pile of stone there I missed. That's like everything in the upper left corner I got. I think I gotta be like right near the enemy for it to tell me how insignificant. Perfect. The one thing about like the defending troops is it's like if you don't have a wielder guarding a base, like I can't put troops in the base. You have to actually place them with one of your characters. I can't like just buy them in the base like Heroes you could, which is kind of something I have to be aware of later on when my bases are getting attacked. I gotta get used to that. Okay, we got that. Base is right here. We'll get some troops. Yeah, I like that's gonna make it tricky because I always used to like never have troops in my base, and then it's like, oh, somebody's coming, so I would buy everything that I could, and you can't do that. You have to have them there like ahead of time. Finally get to see what this vessel is. Oh, okay. It's like a telescope type of thing where it shows you all around you. Yeah, it's almost like eventually you're gonna need to like just keep a wielder like in your main base so that they can grab the troops and stuff and defend the base. because looking at the defense thing, like obviously you gotta buy a garrison, you gotta buy ballistas. Although this says draft troops. Okay, wait. This says draft troops, so maybe you can build the troops in the base. Let me try drafting like something I'm not carrying with me. Let me grab these two. Okay, that's how you do it. You got to do draft troops, and you can put them in the base. So scratch that. You can do that. So everything I just said is irrelevant because you can draft troops. But, like, you kind of still need to have somebody in your base anyways, because you can only have 3 slots of troops. And this is a large settlement, so I'm assuming that's as big as they go. So only 3 sets of troops is probably not going to be able to defend a base. At least that's the way I'm looking at it, but let's see what we got here. Upgrade troops. What are we? These are sappers. Only got 1 footman. I don't even know why I'm carrying him. It's also interesting that like you have a cap limit on how many troops in a stack you can carry. Like 50 of these archers per stack. I remember like having throngs of like peasants join me, and I would have thousands and thousands of peasants at once, which only had like 1 HP each, so that wasn't that good. But like you used to have these massive like squads of units in your party. So that'll top off that unit to a full 30. That's all I have for units, right? Like I don't have any other units. Oh, I got these, but they're in the castle. Level 3. I'm gonna meet my 2 characters together and like merge my forces onto my good character, my level 8, and then go in that lower right there and try and get to Ashborne. See where we get with that. So Scrolling through all these spots with the D-pad is like, okay, here we go. It's a separate screen. So if I hit merge, what does that do? It doesn't look like it's doing anything. So I want like all the archers. So there's still 15 there. 15 out of 20. So if I take that, that's a lot of archers. That should be good, I think. Oh, wait. How about the accessories here? +7. What's this? +7. That's the same thing. Shield. Wow, that does +10. Wait, is that it? Oh, it's a two-handed. It's still better for her, though. She doesn't have any boots. Give her these boots. I think that's it. Now get out of the way. I got people to slay. Kind of want to see what this bandit hideout does now with a fully juiced up character. Insignificant fight. Let's see what this thing is. Oh, it's just like resources essentially. Simple. We can grab this stuff. Kind of feel like I don't really want to do too much more with this character. Maybe I'll just park her in here. Eject. What a way. What a way to word it. Insignificant. You'll love to see the no troops lost during these battles. Some more bandits. Crumbling tower, that's new. Ancient tower rose above the forest canopy, the last remnants of a city from the golden age of the empire. Sometimes old texts and forgotten knowledge could be found in these crumbling ruins. These ruins were infested with outlaws. More thieves to challenge our orderly ways. I've had enough of outlaws. Throw down your weapons and surrender, and you will be shown mercy. What mercy is that? You're quick to judge as your father, and you'll bleed as quickly too. Oh man. What do you know of my father's death? Nothing, but the old bastard had it coming. These bandits are sassy. You'll bleed for those words. Oh man, and bleed they did. No casualties. Open-faced something. Crumbling tower. Okay, now let's go back and go to the the whole reason I came down here. Okay, let's see what this thing is here. You can research. Towns and settlements can construct 2 buildings at the same time. Okay, that gives you Glimmer Weave. Increase the taxes. Increased money. Order Essence. Creation Essence. Chaos Essence. Human Research. Plus 10 max troop size to militia. You could just do these at will? You don't have to, like, wait waves to do them, or rounds. Raise those taxes. Okay, we are gonna go in here. Coming in. Halt. The old borders are established once more. What business do you seek on Hammond lands? Open the gates. I am... Oh, there you go. You gotta take another shot. Said her name again. I am Cecilia Stoutheart, and whatever Hammond told you, these are my lands by law. They're under my protection. Well, young protector, I, the famous Captain Silks Pool, leader of the Topaz Battalion, have fought countless battles. Let me advise you, there is little profit in fighting. Now is the time to negotiate peace, or the blood to come will be on your hands. Show you how the law deals with thieves and brigands. Stoutheart will stand. I am bound by the mercenary code to the contract I signed. I leave you now and hope you see that no fighting is necessary. But since I suspect a conflict is what you desire, I will leave a battalion here to hold the border. Good day, my lady. Okay, so this is what you left for me? I expect 0 casualties. Boo! Looks like our objective is straight south of where we are. I'm also, like, just now for the first time noticing on the mini-map that there's little squares, like, where the things are that you take over. Like, this farmhouse is brown on the map. What time is it right now? Oh, it's after 2. That explains why I'm hungry. Well, that gave me a view. So the little waterfall has running water, but the big waterfall does not. I wonder if that's like just a bug where it's not animating, or if that's actually how they left it. Little waterfall, good. Big waterfall, bad. A wounded scout hailed them. The settlements of Hazel Point and Windshade send urgent requests for aid. Isn't Wielder Paradine there to protect the area? He's just returned from the deeper woods with news of a Fey uprising. He believes he won't be able to defend the province alone. What of the local militia, the Blackwing Reserves? They retreated when the settlement of Thistledown was overrun by undead horrors. Powerful wielder roams the territory and the people are afraid. Stormspire again. She must be the one raising the undead. What shall I tell Paradine, milady? We must hold the territory a little longer. As soon as we've dealt with the rabble, we shall come to Paradine's aid. I'm sure the developers would like your answer. I wonder if I'm going to get attacked down here. I'm assuming they have a hero roaming around if there's a gold mine that's taken over there. Hopefully they don't come over here and destroy me. Five rangers? Do I even have room for 5 rangers? I don't think I have 5 rangers in my party. Let's swipe their gold mine. Stolen. Oh, there's a castle wall there. Oh, there he is. Captain Xavier Silkspool. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save, because if we go down here and get throttled, then we'll run out in the opposite direction. That's a huge castle there. Ashborne, a city dating back before time, had faded from its former glory and now bore the bright new pennants of the Topaz Battalion. The mercenary Captain Silkspool had lined up his troops for battle and approached Cecilia outside the gates. Well, at least it's not her saying her name this time. Welcome to the ancient seat of Lady Hammond, newly reclaimed by the Topaz Battalion led by me, Captain Xavier Silkspool. So you did not heed my advice for a peaceful settlement. Peaceful, you trespass on stout heart. Lands razed and plundered our settlements and seized our towns. Still have no declaration of war. This is not a Barian matter. We were merely under contract to restore Lady Hammond's lands to her. If you agree to return them, I'm certain we can negotiate for peace. Without a declaration of war, you were merely thieves and murderers, and we will not negotiate. We gave you a chance to return to Barian. Now you'll pay the price of your life. Now you'll pay the price of your life when we restore Ashborne. It's interesting that this is this is an actual hero to hero battle. I can quick battle it. You would think that they would have you do the manual battle. Oh man, he got wrecked. Beaten and humbled, Captain Silkspool is brought before Cecilia. Lady Stoutheart, you have won the day. Shall we begin negotiations? No. No? Vilja did. We have proof that this Barian Captain Silkspool did trespass, steal from, and murder innocent people of Stoutheart. Yes, many witnesses. And the sentence for these acts? Execution. Execution? I had a contract. It's not me you want, but my employer. Lady Hammond, surely we can come to an arrangement, a deal. Sentence for murder is execution. There will be no deals. Ruthless. Silkspool is taken away and Cecilia turns to Vilja. Cecilia, do you think this sentence-wise? The Barians will not like this. The Barians should stay in Baria. My people respect that I will uphold the law with no regard for rank or privilege. Perhaps they will prefer diplomacy when they are facing a Barian pike. Forces are weakened, spread between the unrest in the Tenderwild and the eastern coast, where Lady Hammond will surely make that landfall. That's why we need to make haste. I'll head to Paradine and the Tenderwild, and you to Springhold on the eastern coast. Very well, but something still feels off about all of this. Off with his head. We have no time for feelings or debates, my friend. Tribute from Loth will have arrived in Springhold. We use those resources to build our defense. You offer your counsel, but do I have your support? Always, Cecilia, may your essence grow. Oh, so I'm still going. You now have a rally point. Visit it with a wielder to purchase troops from your other towns. So, this fortress, is this fortress my rally point? Is that, or is there an actual rally point? Draft troops. Okay, so this one's got 5 troop slots. How do I recruit troops from my other? I'm not understanding the rally point thing. Tavern, farm. I don't see like how to recruit them. Okay, there it is right there. It's this little tent. Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, it's literally like the smallest building here other than the lumber mill. And when I hold the thing, it doesn't tell you what all the buildings are. It's just telling you where the gates are to get out of here. Although, what's going on here with this gate? There's a gate there, but it's walled in. And there's a gate over there, and it's walled in. What happened here? There's no available path. There's a gate there. Bilski. Like, I mean, it's whatever. Passing by an old tavern, laughter and the cheerful tune can be heard. Aurelia's blessing can be heard. Farmers dream of the happy golden days. Hope that one day we will return to a peaceful time, and the only war we know is that of the old songs and stories. What was that, my lady? Nothing, soldier. Onwards to the tender wild. This is gonna be my most played Nintendo Switch 2 game, because Mario Kart got boring after like 3 days. Oh. A band of frog-like creatures filled the road ahead. These could only be the frogmen from the fetid swamps. But what were they doing in the Tender Wild? Had the Fae enlisted them along with the skeletons? Greetings, human. We are seeking the Honorable Captain Silkspool, friend of Rana, noblest of men. Do you know him? Silkspool? Just had him killed for his many crimes against my people. Killed? Silkspool is dead? We were here to warn him and to repay our debt, but life returns to the marsh. So he called upon the froglings to help? You should never have left your marsh, little frogling. This is Arleon, and we have had enough of foreigners trespassing on our lands. You're gonna get it there, friend. Oh, spoils of war, a swamp spear. The leader of the frog people took the last of his raiders and fled back to wherever they came from. Poof. It told me I got the swamp spear, but yeah, I still had to pick it up. Archway portal, that's new. Let's go see what that does. I'm assuming it's some sort of a fast travel or something. The strange structure was humming and felt quite hot to the touch. A faint smell of murky water surrounded it. Oh, it gave me XP. Well, that's disappointing. Am I max level? Yeah, I've been max level. That's probably why I should be using my other character, because they are not max level. Well, the XP is useless on max level. Following one of the protected roads through the Tenderwild, Cecilia marched her troops at top speed, hoping they would reach the settlements in the western province before they fell to the threat. Oh, that's the end. It just, like, ended abruptly. She's the villain. Having secured Ashborne and made sure that troops were sent to deal with Lady Hammond, Cecilia now led her forces deep into the Tenderwild to deal with the threat of the Fae. We're going to be serenaded with another song, I think.
She gave Silkspool the warm welcome he desired, defeated him and all the bandits that he hired. But Walking Dead and Fae had now appeared. No time for cheers, just swords and spears.
These little songs are interesting. So, we're on part 3 of this campaign, the first song. What's kinda weird? Or, actually, maybe you can. If I hit this. Okay. So you can play them at the same time. I thought for a moment there that you can only play one at a time. So I see that there's the 2 check marks, so 4 campaigns, 4 missions each. Do the math. 16. Hey, wanna try my map? I'm on Switch. Can you even do that? And welcome in, by the way. I'm not even sure, like, how can you even do that? Is there like a code or something? Yeah. Sorry, yeah, I'm on Switch, so that must be something that is also not in the Switch version. Yeah, the Switch version doesn't have the online either. It just has the offline and local. That's pretty cool, though, that the PC version has community maps. This was my first time playing, so having not played the PC version, I didn't really even know that that was a thing. This is all we got for the Switch version, is the 4 campaigns, Conquest mode, and local multiplayer. Yep. Hot Seat is like local multiplayer. I mean, I guess I could do, you play against the AI, but it's meant to be like co-op. Yeah, it definitely has Hot Seat. No, there's no online. It's only local multiplayer on Switch. It doesn't have online. Yeah, it doesn't have online. It says right there, local multiplayer. There's no online for Switch. There's no crossplay, no online. Yeah, there's no online. Sorry. Yeah. I mean, it's to be expected, right? Like, it's console port of a pretty ambitious game. It has the DLC you can buy, the Vanir DLC, whatever that is. But yeah, no online, no community features. This is a solely offline experience. Looks like the DLC is $11. Oh, I did not. No. I just got the Switch version this week. So I have not played the PC version. I just played it for the first time a couple hours ago. I just started, so I'm on mission 3 of the first campaign. Was kind of just checking out the feature set when you hopped in and kind of taking a peek at what's there. I wouldn't say it's hard. No, they mapped it in a good way. It works. It's a little bit slower because the left thumbstick acts as your, as your mouse cursor essentially. So it's a little bit slower to kind of scroll through things, but strategy game like this, you're not timed at all, at least not yet. So I think it plays really well. I haven't had any issues with it whatsoever. I'll put the chat up so if anybody's watching the VOD, they can see what you're asking. I was actually just, about to wrap up the stream, but so if you have any questions before I get going and go get some food, feel free, fire away. I know I've been answering them as you've been asking, but seems like a very good port that controls and plays very well from my experience. Yeah, the only DLC on Switch is the Veneer DLC. So I'll take a look at it a little bit later when I get a bit deeper in the game. But I enjoyed the game from what I played of it. I'm a big Heroes of Might and Magic fan from the original trilogy, so this plays very similar. I've had a blast with the few hours that I've been playing it. I streamed it longer than I intended, with a little bit of a break in the middle, thanks to Spectrum and my internet going out. But, we're still here. We're still playing. I don't know if they're going to bring the other DLCs or what they are to Switch, but the only one here now is the Vanir one, so. I mean, games like this are pretty addicting and hard to put down. So this is one of those games that kind of sinks its hooks into you and doesn't really let go. So here I've been, just plugging away at the first campaign. Only bad thing about this game, for some reason, they have small community. I don't know why. Game is brutal, so similar to Heroes. Yeah, indie games, it's tough to have an active online community. That's probably why they didn't bother putting the resources in for the Nintendo Switch version to have online. It definitely would have helped have a more active online community if they did do that. But I completely understand. It takes a lot of effort for indie companies to have online. So for them to put all that effort into the PvP and what have you for Steam and have it not be active, I'm sure it was a bit frustrating. So, it is what it is. If you like this game, there's another one that's similar to Heroes of Might and Magic. I reviewed it on my channel last year. It's called Heroes Hour. So if you're looking for more gameplay similar to this, check out Hero's Hour as well. Yeah, you're welcome. And if you enjoy indie games, you know, make sure you subscribe. I cover them every single week pretty much. I don't necessarily stream every week, but I review a lot of indie games. So you will learn about many, many indie games around these parts. I appreciate that. Yeah, my plan for the summer, at least, is to try and stream once a week. I'm going to stream again tomorrow because the embargo for a game that I really want to play ends tomorrow. So I will be playing Ruffy in the Riverside tomorrow, which is a 3D platformer that I've already played. And yeah, it's a good one. So I'm looking forward to streaming that and sharing that with everybody. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got on that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna save it here and wrap up. I've been playing for a while and I'm quite hungry. So, unless anybody's got any last minute questions before I head out, I'll be live at some point tomorrow, so stay tuned. I'm gonna play Ruffy in the Riverside. Also on Nintendo Switch. I'm gonna be playing it on Switch too, but it's the Nintendo Switch version. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks to anybody that's watching the VOD. Thank you, Ryan, for hanging out and helping me figure some things out as I played through this. Thank you, Mr. Production Beats, for hopping in towards the end here and checking out the stream. Thanks for the sub. Yep, see you soon. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time.